Welcome to my Mayor's message for July 2022. I'm Mayor Ron Jensen. Lone Star Park will have their annual Lone Stars and Stripes fireworks show on July 3rd and July 4th. The fun kicks off with live thoroughbred racing at 5 p.m. on both days. Families can enjoy live music, pony rides, bounce houses, and a petting zoo. Fireworks will begin after the last race and after they get the horses back in the barn, so it takes a little bit of time. Tickets start at $10 and you can purchase them online at lonestarpark.com. We know fireworks are not for everyone. People who suffer from PTSD and families with young children have a hard time dealing with fireworks. Even though we have an ordinance outlawing fireworks, there's not enough officers on the ground to prevent it. This year, the city has decided to do something different. We are opening a quiet zone at the main library. The quiet zone will be open from 8 p.m. to midnight to give our residents a safe place away from the excitement. Access to the library's desktops, Wi-Fi, and a children's play area will be available. There will be a limited number of white noise sound machines. All children under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an adult. In addition to our quiet zone, Grand Prairie fire marshals and police officers are teaming up on 4th of July weekend to strictly enforce our fireworks ordinance. It is illegal to use fireworks and shoot guns within the city limits. The fine for discharging fireworks is up to $582. To report fireworks or gunfire, please call 911. Folks, just remember to celebrate safely. The Epic Theater has a great jazz performance coming up this month. Saxophonist Teresa Grayson will be on the stage Friday, July 1st. Tickets are on sale now at jointheepic.com. The Music on Main concert series returns on Thursday night, July 7th with Kirk Thurmond. Kirk is a soul, pop, and R&B singer and songwriter from our area, and we are so excited that he could be part of this concert series. Rebecca and I will be there. Join us. The music series takes place at Farmers Market on the first Thursday of every month, now through October. It starts at 6, runs till 7:30. Don't forget to bring your lawn chairs. The Grand Prairie Farmers Market will also host their 3rd annual Ice Cream Challenge on Saturday, July 16th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Local charities and organizations will go head-to-head to see who has the best homemade ice cream recipe and to be crowned as the 2022 champions and win money for their charity. Tickets to sample every one of the homemade ice cream flavors and to vote for your favorite will be on sale. Come cool off your taste buds with some delicious ice cream, shop the market, enjoy live music, and help your favorite charity win money. I hope y'all can join me for my Cycling with the Mayor bike ride on Thursday, July 21st at Lloyd Park on Joe Pool Lake. This is our very popular annual Back the Blue ride, so we are anticipating a big crowd. We gather at 6 p.m. in the parking lot inside the main entrance, and the 5-mile ride around the park begins at 6:30. And speaking of Joe Pool Lake, I recently met Police Chief Daniel Cessny and the GPTV Lake Patrol there to talk about water safety. Take a look. I'm out at Lynn Creek Marina on Joe Pool Lake, one of our greatest assets of the city. We've got 4th of July coming up, a lot of activities out here. It'll be crowded. We're concerned about our citizens' safety. I'm here with Chief Cessny in front of our boat. Chief, tell us a little bit about what we do to prepare for the weekend and some of the things we have in place to try to keep everybody safe.
Yes, sir. So thank you for this opportunity. It's very important that we keep everybody that wants to come out to Joe Pool Lake to have a great time and go home safely. So our Lake Patrol officers will be patrolling the lake as they always do to make sure that everybody is following the law. Just a couple quick reminders to make sure that everyone is wearing life vests and they're honoring the wake zones. 2 problems, Mayor, that we encounter quite a bit.
That sounds great, Chief. Thank you. Let's take a spin on the boat.
You bet. So first, Mr. Mayor, let me get you a life vest. We'll give you a quick tour, and then we'll get some wind in your hair.
You bet.
Yeah. So, Mr. Mayor, these vests are designed to automatically inflate when they hit the water. So
And they are Coast Guard approved.
Coast Guard approved. So watch your step when you're getting on the boat. So, Mr. Mayor, we've got two 300 horsepower outboard motors. That's to make sure that if anybody decides they don't want to stop from the cops, that they're not getting away. Of course, we have all of our emergency lights and siren equipment like you would expect on any police car is also on a vessel. Our boat is clearly marked with Grand Prairie Police, as you know, the best police department in the country. We've got tow ropes to help our stranded motorists, both in the front of the vessel as well as the back. We have additional life preservers, and something that most of our citizens may not know is we also have a public safety dive team here. So we are equipped to get in the water immediately, God forbid we have a drowning, to get them out of their water as quickly as possible and then initiate life-saving measures. So what you see here are some additional spots for our tanks, dive equipment.
That's great. It looks like it's well outfitted. Can we go out on the water?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. So, Mr. Mayor, a couple other points here. As you know, we're in the no-wake zone, so we strictly enforce that to ensure we don't damage any other boats or impact the time that the other citizens are enjoying. Inside the cabin here of the boat, it's air conditioning, and that's not just for the comfort of our officers, but more importantly, if we have a heat casualty out on the water, we can quickly get them into the cab of the vessel and get them cooled down and start treating them for heat casualty.
Good. How long have we had this boat, Chief?
This is a relatively new boat, so it's just over a year old, and we use the heck out of it.
Yeah, we had one before that, but this was an upgrade.
Yes, sir. We still have that boat, but it is quite dated and doesn't have near the capability that this boat does.
Chief, I also know that our fire department has some equipment on a boat, but it's outfitted a little different for a different mission. Explain to our citizens a little bit about that.
Yes, absolutely. So the fire boat has a front ramp that drops off that can enable them to get equipment on and off the boat a little bit easier. Their mission is primarily for treating casualties, whereas ours is a mixture of treating casualties and enforcement.
Enforce, you bet.
Yep.
And why do we have to do the enforcement? Chief, remind everybody, we're here to enforce things because the rules do make a difference in saving lives.
There's absolutely no question about that, Mayor. Our goal is always to ensure everyone is having a fun time. So these officers, as I mentioned, they try to be very benevolent to ensure that everyone's enjoying themselves. But if it's a safety violation, unfortunately, they're probably going to get a citation. So it's always my recommendation, follow the rules. We want you to have fun, but if you break the rules, your holiday may be impacted by a fine.
This has been great, Chief. As a boat owner myself, I think most boat owners know the rules. We are told the rules when we buy our boat. We know what to do. Follow the rules. Be safe. Let's have a fun 4th of July weekend. See you next month.